I lost my SewJo and I lost my SewJo, but I do have a plan on how I think I'm gonna get it back. So let me share that with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm Maddie with Maddie Sews, and thanks for hanging with me, you all. So today is another Friday Sews where I get to share with you what I've been working on, what I have coming up, which is actually where the majority of my getting back my SewJo vibes is gonna come, and then a little bit about life. As always, Friday Sews was created by Jen over at Today in Jen's Sewing Room, and you can find a link to her down in the description box below. So let's just jump into what I've been working on this week and why I actually lost my SewJo, which has been happening over a period of time. So last month was the Sew Frugal 22 challenge, and I had all of these plans on making a peasant blouse using Thoughtful Creativity's peasant blouse tutorial. And you all, I had my fabric planned. You all had actually helped me pick it. It was this really beautiful border print. And then my cat got a little, he got a little upset and claimed it for himself. Not cool. So then I jumped into my fabric stash and I had pulled out this really beautiful floral one. This is black and white one. And you all had told me that I should run with this one and make a top out of this. I went ahead and I used the Thoughtful Creativity tutorial to make a pattern. It was super easy to understand and follow. And then I cut out my pieces for the peasant top, which is really only 2 pieces. And to be honest, my SewJo had really been kind of waning up until this point. But then I got to the part where I had to make bias binding for the neckline and the armholes, and I couldn't do it, you all. I couldn't do it out of this fabric because it's like a real slippery fabric, and I wasn't gonna torture myself like that. After cutting it out on Tuesday, it kind of just sat there on the table. And knowing that I had to do this Friday Sews, I didn't want to come to you all and say, oh man, I'm not gonna do it. So I actually just came back from Joann's and picked up some bias tape so that way I can finish the binding. So I'm hoping that I can get it done this weekend while the kid is actually over at Grandpa's house and it's a little quiet. I really do want to add this blouse to my wardrobe. And so I think with the store-bought bias tape, even though it's not the most ideal thing, I think it's just going to be an easy way to kind of get this simple top off of my cutting table and into my closet. And when I start wearing the blouse, I know it's going to be really uplifting. Now let's talk about my upcoming plans. So this is where I'm actually planning on kind of boosting those like SewJo levels up to here and actually just kind of being creative along the way. At the end of the month, I'm a guest speaker for the American Sewing Guild, one of the chapters out in Virginia. And so I was thinking I'm going to make a fabulous outfit for that. And because I want to be realistic and say, it's going to take a little bit of easing into my SewJo, I was thinking that I can make something that I've already made that I felt absolutely amazing in. And I'll post the dress right over here for you to take a look at. So this is Vogue 1802, and it comes in 2 lengths. It comes in this shorter length that I made, but it also comes in a maxi length with like a ruffle bottom. And I was thinking that I would make the ruffle bottom this time around for the speaking engagement, just so that you can get an idea of what that looks like. This dress, I mean, I already know that I'm going to have to do an FBA on it, and I'm going to decrease that bow, the width of the bow, that comes up on the neck because it was just way too thick for me. But I do think that that would be beautiful. And since they're actually having a really fun hat theme to go along with their, with everyone's wonderful dresses and stuff, I was thinking about making a new fun hat, maybe a different style, and putting a bunch of flowers or something really fun on it. That event's actually at the end of the month. But the extra bonus here is that there's going to be another Sew Maxi for Mother's Day challenge that's hosted by T and Crystal. And you all, I'll be sure to link to it in the description box below because it's so much fun. Last year, I made a really fun white eyelet maxi, and I wear the heck out of that thing. It got a lot of love. And so I was thinking that I would be able to enter this into that challenge this year. I'm still thinking about the possibility of playing with like floral appliques and stuff, maybe even making some organza flowers. I don't know, but I'm actually really excited about making that one, and I know that it's not going to take much to get a good fit on that. The other event that I'm super excited about is the DC Frock Tales. And you all, tickets just went on sale for that. And I made sure that I snapped mine up the very first day because I have been looking forward to this event for years now. This year for Frock Tales, I was actually thinking about not doing a frock. I was thinking about maybe going the pants direction or maybe even a skirt. Yeah, I have two very different ideas for Frock Tales, so I'm going to have to whittle it down. The first one was actually inspired by this gal right over here who looks absolutely amazing in these pants and this bustier top. And actually, I had seen on The Masked Singer, Nicole, one of the judges, had worn a really cute pencil skirt and a really high slit. I wouldn't do a high slit like that. But she had a bustier type of top. I think it was a real sparkly number. And so I was thinking, yes, I can do that with a beautiful jacket on over it. I am really excited about that look. So I've gone through my patterns and I pulled out one that I think might work. Don't hold me to this one. So I pulled out this one. This is Vogue 1688. And I was looking at these pants here. I just thought that they were really cute and I think made up in a really beautiful fabric. I would do a much darker, vibrant color perhaps. I just think that would be really nice paired with a bustier. It's kind of like two different looks meshing. And then I would make this jacket here to go over the top of it, but I wouldn't close it. I would just leave it open. So that's my one idea. I'm not married to that idea, but it is one. This other one is a little more exciting. However, it would probably get less use, like this stuff I could wear over and over and over again, minus maybe a sparkly bustier, but you get the idea. This one, well, this is a special occasion, and I mean, isn't Frock Tales a bit of a special occasion? So my heart's kind of going in this direction. This is a wrap dress. This is, it's not a dress, it's a skirt. This is Vogue 1684, and let me show you the back. It actually wraps over. You do see the wrong side of the fabric there. So if I wanted to, I could play with the wrong side or even underlining it so that way it does poke out on that. I think it would be really beautiful. But how cute would this be with a bodysuit underneath? Or maybe just dressing it a bit down and making it like a bit of a funkier look with maybe some, funky shoes, maybe some sneakers or something, and a tank top and a hat. Yeah, I'm really thinking this would be a fun option. Actually, I'm really into both of these options. So let me know what your thoughts are. I will say, the last time I went to Frock Tales, I wore heels and my feet were killing me. So I definitely want to wear some comfortable footwear this year. So let me know what your thoughts are on both of these with comfy footwear. The two different event outfits that I'm planning on sewing up are actually going to be my only plans for this month and next month. If I do sew something else, I mean, that's going to be just a great bonus, but I'm not going to hold myself to it because I don't want to lose my SewJo again. Well, first I have to like fully get it back, and it's going to come back like, whoo! That's the hope and dreams, right? But when I do have it, I don't want to lose it. And so those are my plans. Now let's talk a bit about life. The kid is over at Grandma and Grandpa's house tonight. He's spending the night, and he absolutely loves spending the night with them. They're going to go hiking tomorrow, and he really does like hiking, so they'll have a really good time. The Hubs and I are planning on doing a date tomorrow. You know, it's going to be a really good time. I mean, the date's going to be during the day because that's when we're going to be childless, but I'll take it. I'll be super happy to have that time with him. But we're going to have to go in his car because someone trashed my car. Look, this has happened twice now. I have been really good about locking my car, but the 2 times that I didn't this year, someone has definitely gone through my car looking for cash, whatever. And I mean, I can tell that they're kids, right? Because they're not taking any of the good stuff, like my fancy wine bottle opener. Actually, they're taking nothing. They're basically taking everything out of the glove box, out of the middle console, throwing it all over the car, and then leaving when they don't find anything. It's super annoying, and it's like, it makes me feel really kind of violated, you know? So not cool about it. I'll have to do a better job at making sure that I lock my car every night. I mean, this is crazy, you all. I can't believe that this is happening. And I don't live in a dangerous neighborhood or anything. So this kind of petty theft and just going through my stuff, it's really annoying. And quite honestly, I don't want to go out there and clean my car before we go out. So we're going to go in the big old truck, and the Hubs is just going to have to drive. Dumb thieves. Moving on, with Easter right around the corner, I've actually been picking up stuff for my my nephews, my goddaughter, and her brother. And so I have Easter packages that I need to get out early next week. And while I was at Joann's picking up some bias tape, I actually found some more stuff to add to their boxes. So I got some really fun sidewalk chalk. Aren't those just the cutest? Yeah, the little one might actually. We'll have to make sure he doesn't try to eat the chalk. Well, his mama and daddy will, I'm sure. I won't be there. And then I did get this little grab and go play pack. My kid loves these things. It has stickers, little crayons in the back. It's just a really fun little kind of something to do. It's really good in the car, actually, when you're traveling. And then I got her a Happy Easter window cling. I got one for my kid too. And then for her little brother, I got him one of these little coloring things. I don't know if you've ever seen these before, but you all, these are the best for little ones when you're traveling, especially if they can't quite get the hang of coloring yet. This is a mess-free marker. It's a clear marker, and so when they scribble all over the pages, it uncovers color, and so they could just go through and scribble on all of this. They also have a different version of these that has a little paintbrush, and you put water in it, and so when you paint with the water, it uncovers the color. My kid absolutely loved those. So this is, you totally not sewing related, but if you're traveling or if you have family that travels with little ones, definitely pick up some of these things for them, though you'll be their savior, trust me. Well, that's it for today's Friday Sews. If you enjoyed this Friday Sews, check out this video right over here. And until next time, I hope that you find joy and have a wonderful day.